What if I told you there is a day when Satan himself will be chained, when justice will roll across the earth like thunder, and when every secret deed of every human heart will be laid bare before the throne of God? This is not a legend, nor a myth. This is the prophecy of Revelation chapter 20. The vision that John saw on the island of Patmos still shakes the world today. Listen closely, for this is the story of the final judgment. John begins with a breathtaking vision. And I saw an angel coming down out of heaven, having the key to the abyss and holding in his hand a great chain. This angel, radiant with divine authority, descends like lightning. In his hand gleams a chain that no power of darkness can break, and the key to the abyss, the bottomless pit where evil is confined. With unstoppable force, the angel seizes the dragon, that ancient serpent called the devil, or Satan, the very deceiver who corrupted Eden, who tempted nations, who stirred wars, pride, and rebellion against God. And with holy might, the angel binds him for 1,000 years. John begins with a dramatic vision. He sees an angel descending from heaven, majestic and powerful, holding a great chain and the key to the abyss. With divine authority, this angel seizes the dragon, the ancient serpent, the devil, Satan. The enemy of God is bound for 1,000 years. He is hurled into the abyss. A lid is slammed shut. A seal is placed over it. And for the first time since Eden, the deceiver of nations is locked away. Imagine that moment. A world without Satan's whispers, without his lies, without his temptations. For 1,000 years, humanity sees life without the influence of the great deceiver. Yet John warns us, after that, he must be set free for a short time. Then John's eyes turn to a vision of thrones. Upon them sit those who were faithful to Christ. These are the martyrs, the ones who refused the mark of the beast, those who chose death over compromise. They come to life again, resurrected to glory. They reign with Christ for 1,000 years. This is called the first resurrection. John pauses to emphasize, blessed and holy are those who share in the first resurrection. The second death has no power over them. For a millennium, they reign with Christ as priests and kings. Imagine 1,000 years without corruption, without war, without oppression. 1,000 years where righteousness flows like a river. This reign shows the world what true justice looks like under the leadership of the Son of God. But the peace does not last forever. After the 1,000 years are completed, Satan is released. His hatred remains unchanged. He deceives the nations once again, stirring rebellion across the earth. He gathers armies described as Gog and Magog, a symbolic way of saying enemies from every corner of the globe, countless as the sand on the seashore. They march across the earth and surround the beloved city, the dwelling place of God's people. The scene is terrifying. Millions, perhaps billions, encircle the city of light. It looks like the end, but there is no battle. Suddenly, fire falls from heaven and consumes them all. The rebellion is crushed instantly. And then, Satan himself, the deceiver of nations, the enemy of souls, is seized one final time. He is thrown into the lake of fire, where the beast and the false prophet already suffer. There, he will be tormented day and night forever. Evil is finished. Now John is shown the most solemn and fearful vision in all of Scripture. I saw a great white throne, and him who was seated on it. The earth and sky fled from his presence, and there was no place for them. Before this throne stands all the dead, great and small, kings and peasants, rich and poor, powerful and weak. No one is absent. Every generation, every person, every life is summoned. John says the books are open. These books contain the record of every deed, every hidden act, every word spoken in secret. Nothing is forgotten. Then another book is opened, the book of life. Each person is judged according to what is written in the books. The sea gives up its dead. Death and Hades surrender their captives. No grave is too deep, no sea too vast, no tomb too sealed to resist the summons of God. And then, in one of the most profound moments of Revelation, John tells us, even death and Hades themselves are thrown into the lake of fire. The powers that enslaved humanity are destroyed forever. This is the second death. Finally, John gives the ultimate warning. If anyone's name was not found written in the book of life, they were thrown into the lake of fire. The vision ends with both terror and hope. For those who reject Christ, this is the moment of eternal loss, the second death, a separation from God that never ends. But for those who belong to Him, it is the triumph of life, the promise of reigning with Christ forever, and the assurance that death itself is destroyed. Revelation 20 leaves us with a choice that cannot be ignored. When the books are opened, what will be written beside your name? Will it be judgment, or will your name be found in the book of life? Because in the end, every knee bows, every soul is judged, and eternity begins. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more powerful Bible stories that bring ancient truth to life today. May your faith be strengthened. God bless you.